Gonna go to Facebook now. Try to do one at a time. Let's see. Oh, my email just went out. This is fun. 7 a.m. is intense. Hey, Paris. Just trying to get Facebook up at the same time. I'm noticing that I still have imprints from my sheets or pillow or something going on in my face. It's kind of amazing. All right, good morning. Hey, Paris. So I've got my only RBG can judge me mug that I got when I left my agency job. Hey, Brian. So let's just settle in. And if you're on Facebook, I cannot see who pops up for whatever reason. I should uninstall the app. But make sure you say hi. So you're coming to me from wherever you are in the world. We're going to breathe and just kind of settle into our bodies here. I'm on a cushion. Hey, Brian, on Facebook. I kind of lost track of time. I thought I had enough time to come upstairs and get myself ready, and I did not. But that's all right. We just roll. So, getting ourselves settled into our bodies. It's finally a nice day here in Connecticut. We're just going to settle in. I have so many things like cooking and on the fire that I am very much looking forward to a practice where we can just settle in and be present with ourselves. So let's notice the points of contact on the floor. I'll let go of how much fun my hair is growing out right now. So let's breathe. Maybe float your eyes closed. Let out a good sigh. And let's not judge. Let's just be present with our breath today. Hey, William, welcome. All right, so we're gonna just notice what's up with our bodies. I know I feel like I'm being pulled in 10 directions, right? We're all being parents and stay-at-home workers, or maybe you're not. We're being roles that we did not have before. Right? We're out in the world or we're trapped in our homes. We're with lots of other people. Hey, James. So our situations have changed dramatically in a short amount of time. And so I know I feel pulled in many directions, and I know my clients do too. Anyone noticing that feel of being pulled in many, many directions? Anytime I ask a question, the numbers immediately dive. It's kind of funny. All right. So as we settle into our bodies, yeah, Paris, I agree. Okay. All right, that's what I'm feeling. Just like, responsibilities in all these different directions that we didn't have. My kid has now figured out how to get out of her bedroom. Not just her bed. And not just her bedroom, but she can also come down the stairs now. So she just made an appearance at 6:20 in the morning during news time in this house. So we're just getting used to all these adjustments. And so I want to shake it all out with you guys, right? So just trying to settle in and flick out that energy. So what we're going to do is, I'm not going to put my hands up all the way over my head just for the sake of the screenshot, but we're going to flick off some of this excess energy. You can't see my face. So fist, and we flick. It's also a good forearm workout, so you could do it forward or backwards. We're just gonna flick out that energy. And you could really put your hands up over your head if you want. For the camera, I'm not gonna do that because I decided to sit super close today. So can you flick 5 times and try to get rid of some of that extra energy? Just feels really good. I kind of like the sound too. All right, how is that? it's a good practice, right? It doesn't cost anything. You should have, I mean, I'm assuming you have the mobility to do that. You don't even have to lift your hands up, right? You could just do one. And it's really great as a forearm exercise too, right? Because we ignore our forearms, generally speaking, which impacts our wrists. And with all the typing and texting and whatever we do, we have to be nicer to our forearms. That is for sure. So as we settle in and I amp myself up with more caffeine, let's do 3 more breaths. Sigh it out. I'm going to keep my eyes on you guys, but feel free to close them. And so as we breathe and settle in, we're trying to rid ourselves of this excess energy we might have. If you're getting pulled in like all these directions, you're doing roles that you didn't have. It's a really great segue. I've been doing a boundary setting challenge all week. I've been posting really funny photos of myself wearing a yoga mat. It was super fun to shoot in my backyard. I won't go into that story, but we've been practicing setting boundaries in my Facebook group, and here I've been posting a lot about that. And it's a really great reason and where I came from on that boundary setting piece was we're being expected to do roles we didn't have before. I did not sign up to be a full-time parent. I love my kid, but I wanted professionally trained educators to teach her. And so now I'm doing that while being a therapist, wife, and business owner. It's a lot. And I imagine you guys are being pulled in many directions too. You probably had to shift gears on your jobs and careers, or maybe you don't have a job right now, right? And there's the push and pull doesn't stop because you don't have a job, right? The responsibilities still exist wherever they are. And our distraction and our attention is pulled too, right? We could be on social media all day. Guilty. We could be watching the news all day, right? I definitely have never listened to so many NPR 5-minute news snippets in my life. My kid's having fun downstairs. So that pull in all these opposite directions is a really great reason to be present and try and ground yourself. So can you give me a thumbs up if you are with me, both on Facebook and Instagram? And as we ground ourselves, let's do a little, I gotta shake to be present, right? Like a little shake off of that energy, right? That flick we did at the beginning, the shake off that we are doing right now. Give a little shimmy. And you can touch the floor, and again, you can't see that. Anytime I ask, it's like an immediate dive. So funny. Okay, so touching the ground next to us, all the numbers go up, 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 and then I ask a question or ask for an emoji, and everything drops. All right. We're touching the floor next to us. We're taking a breath in. And we're going to scan our bodies. We're just going to do top of our head to our bellies. So scanning from the top of our head, our eyebrows, cheeks, ears, jaw. Where's the tension? Neck, shoulders, collarbone. So much energy in this house. Shoulders, chest, right? Are you hunching? Are your shoulders upright? Are your shoulders back and down? Are your shoulders up at your ears? This is where mine are a lot of the time. Rib flare. What's going on in your stomach, right? Just going to explore our bodies to just build awareness of that tension and also what insight it has for us. I'm encouraging you to ground into your body and be open with that experience. But maybe your body's don't even come here. This is not a place to be. Or maybe you get some really great insight into what's going on with you, right? Oh, I forgot. This left hip pain is a signal of something for you, right? I don't know. For your body. What are you noticing as we do this exercise? So just scan down and be present. And we've done our top half. So you can do that again, right? So crown of the head, probably even starting back here, right? And working our way, crown of head, forehead, space between eyebrows, eyes even, right? With eye strain of looking at screens and Zooms, ears, cheek, jaw, throat, neck, collarbone and shoulders, arms. Right, we woke up our forearms. Awesome. Stomach, our ribs, our chest, and our stomach. And then I'd like you to, if you can you can bend your knees. You can't see. I have awesome leggings on today, actually. Woo. You can only see my socks. Yeah. I want you to try and place your tap on your calves. Maybe I'll stand up. Maybe you can see better that way, right? Just chaos in my house right now. Okay. So we're gonna fist and gentle knocking. It's like a little bit of self-massage, a little bit of grounding, because when we know we're in our bodies, we can take care of ourselves. And we can also kind of find out what our bodies need. Because part of this boundary exploration that I'm doing this week is all about figuring out what you actually need and how to make sure you do it, you prioritize it. Because a lot of women in particular, moms maybe, dads too, but I work with women, we put everybody else first. And we ignore the stuff that we need. Right? I can think of a few like material items that I should totally be buying, but like I don't know if I want to spend the money right now, or is it a priority, right? Like think of projects that you were working on or house things. Like I don't know if a garden was really a priority for us, but I'm sure like my husband and I are going to start thinking about exploring planting, right? Hey, Sarah. So there are things that we don't put first because we're not thinking about ourselves or the situation changes. So we have to listen to what our bodies are trying to tell us. Maybe we've overdone it. Maybe we've been taking too many free yoga classes and our whole body is sore. We need to take a break. Maybe we're overworking. I know I am in a launch right now and I check my phone way too much. And I'm trying to explore boundaries there. But so when we could be present, and we did an exercise where we were knocking on our calves, on our shins, working our way up our thighs, just to feel present in our body. And I like to feel the outside of our legs because one, it reminds us we have legs, right? Like for good or for bad, we have legs. Maybe you don't. You could tap on your arms. But when we're present in our bodies and we can feel the outside of that like textural, tactile experience, and the inside, when you knock on your legs, there's an internal stimulation too. And so you get that data and you can be present in your mind and hear what your body needs. Oh, I know I need new running shoes, right? That is what my body is telling me because I've been wearing mine for way too long. So my feet hurt and it works up the chain. So feet, now my, shins and calves, thighs, right? Like the whole chain all the way up to my neck starts to hurt because I haven't replaced my running shoes just because I've been busy being here with you guys, right? So priorities. How can you listen to your body closer to find out what it needs? That's actually a boundary, right? There's putting up of boundaries and there's also breaking down of boundaries. Hey, Lindsay. So as we start to kind of wind our way down, and clearly the caffeine is hitting me. Thank you so much, coffee. Let me see or hear what mugs you guys have. And then we're going to breathe in together to settle ourselves in. So you can place your hands on your thighs. We did that knocking exercise to feel grounded in our bodies. You could place your hands on the floor beside you. You could place it on your stomach, just so you can feel yourself breathing, or here on your heart or like your collarbone. And we're going to breathe in together before I sign off. So let's take a breath in. And then let it out. Right? No one can hear you sighing. I can't even hear you. So let's just be there. One more big sigh out. Make some noise. Wake yourself up. Be present. Ground into your body and start to notice what your body is telling you, what information you are sharing, what boundaries need to be built up and set, and what boundaries need to be broken down. It's a little bit of both. Okay, it's exactly 7:15. Signing off. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm here every Wednesday from my bedroom, live in Connecticut. And if you're interested, I'm doing a webinar tomorrow night, so Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's April 23rd. It's free. You can sign up on the link in my bio on my Instagram profile. It might be on my Facebook profile. No promises there. But look for the link in my bio on Instagram for my registration. It's free. We're going to talk about setting boundaries, getting back your time, energy, and confidence as you learn to say no in a way more kind and clear way. Thanks so much for joining me, everybody, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.